Now to a story with more plot twists than a Hollywood whodunit at this Northside movie theater.
The drama plays out not in one of the auditoriums, but the parking lot out back. CBS 2's Lauren Victory is always investigating.
So you didn't see this big red sign?
I did not, no.
Let's be clear. This is not a story about free parking. Somehow Jake Pakula missed this sign. And this one, and this one, and this one. You get the idea.
And I have no problem paying for the parking.
Same story for Alex Levin. Both parked in this Chicago lot. Both longtime customers enjoyed free parking during COVID. Last month, both got a surprise. A text. This one went to Alex. It even has his name on it. From ABM Parking and Regal Cinemas. We noticed you forgot to pay for your parking.
I was very surprised when I got the text message.
Alex clicked on the link, and that delivered yet another plot twist. Photos of his car and license plate, plus a notification of an $80 fine.
It just felt very creepy.
Jake's story needs a little more character development. That's because his parents got a similar text. It was addressed to his dad, Dave. They own the car Jake drove to the lot.
What were some of the questions popping up in your mind?
First of all, how did they even know to get, how did they have my dad's phone number connected to his car? What was the attachment between those two? How did they even know his phone number? That was my biggest question. I'm like, that's really weird.
I put on my detective hat to try to figure out how someone is connecting license plates and cell phone numbers. The number of people involved seems longer than the credits at the end of a blockbuster. In short, parking lot operator ABM pointed us to Flash Parking, which pointed us to Park Pliant. All three businesses apparently work together to text non-paying drivers. Collectively, they insist what they do is legal, using license plate readers and, quote, multiple databases to, quote, obtain vehicle information. We asked over and over, but got no specific answers about how they're getting private info from people parking here. We turned to two experts to weigh in.
I should have the right to know what's being done with my data, how long it will be stored, who will have access to it.
I don't see how they're possibly doing that without some service that is provided at some point by the state.
He means whoever maintains vehicle registration information for Illinois. That would be the Secretary of State's office. That office adamantly denies selling data to a parking company. In fact, a spokesperson calls these texted fines, quote, extremely problematic. After we brought the parking lot privacy concerns to its attention, the Secretary of State launched an investigation, adding, we are taking steps to address gaps in state sharing agreements to prevent abuse and prohibit the sharing and reselling of data to third parties that should not have access to it, let alone profit from it in the first place.
What I kind of feel is an invasion of my privacy.
There's a federal law in place to protect things like car records, the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, or DPPA. It provides very limited use of motor vehicle records to prevent bad actors from using a license plate to track us down. There are exceptions for legit government functions, insurance companies, or if you have the consent of an individual. But there doesn't appear to be an exception for private parking lot operators that would allow a company to use private registration data to notify car owners of non-payment. Still, ABM and its third-party partners insist they are following the law, but could not tell us which legal reason allows them to text you to pay up for parking.
I will not be returning to this movie theater.
Back to Alex and Jake. They both tell us it's the end on their trips to this theater. But for all these cars streaming in, read the signs and pay up before leaving, or else you can expect a surprise text. Consider yourself warned. Lauren Victory, CBS 2 News.
Well, we have posted the many answers we received from the three companies involved on our website. But again, they lack specifics on how they can access the car owner information and ultimately someone's cell phone number. We asked our legal analyst if the texted fines are enforceable, and the short answer was no. Regal Theaters never got back to us.